to finish, bro. Don't overthink anything, bro. We're living in the moment. We put in too much work, bro. Have fun today. Let's go. Bring it up, baby. Let's go. Daddy on me. Daddy on me. 1, 2, 3.
What is good, YouTube, man? Today I'm back with you guys with the nation for another video, and today we are here with some news, some good, some bad, but that comes with life, right? So without further ado, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, the Las Vegas Raiders will be without linebacker Kyler Fackrell. He was placed on IR earlier today. Now, for those of you guys who do not know Kyle Fackrell, 6'5", 245 outside linebacker, former 2016 third-round pick. He was placed on IR. He was going to be a pretty big piece of our pass rush, right? He's a very, very good rotational guy. He was set out to probably be the third down rusher, or not the third down rusher, the third rotational rusher. So he was going to be just behind Max Crosby and Chandler Jones. So that's a pretty big role. Now, of course, always we have to have that next man up mentality. And, you know, Malcolm Kuntz is there. Who knows how ready Malcolm Kuntz would be. Kyler Fackrell was really going to help in the run game. Now, he did have a pretty major breakout season back in 2017, where Patrick Graham was his linebackers coach. And in that season, he recorded 10.5 sacks. So definitely going to be missed, Kyler Fackrell. But like I said, got to have that next man up mentality. As we do know right now, Clelin Ferrell is also out with an injury. But the difference between Clelin Ferrell and Kyler Fackrell is that there's no way for Fackrell to play with the Las Vegas Raiders this year. He was only on a 1-year deal. So this does end his time on, you know, road to the Super Bowl with the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, it's an interesting scenario, right? It doesn't end his season completely. He definitely can still play football when he is healthy, but there is going to be a bit of things that need to be done with him in the franchise. First, he's going to need to come up with an injury settlement that the Raiders and himself can both agree on. What that then does is that he can then be released, and he can be free to go negotiate a contract as a free agent and go play anywhere else once he's healthy. But since the Raiders were the team to put him on IR, it does end his time with the Raiders as a player, right? So if he does want to play football, it won't be here. He will have to come up with an injury settlement with the Las Vegas Raiders in order to leave. So there's that. That's the bigger news. Now, I did want to give you guys 3 replacements, and I'm going to give it to you guys by price tag, because there is 3 solid options in my eyes that can kind of come in and still somewhat help for what will be missed with Mr. Kyler Fackrell. First one, in my opinion, is an upgrade from Kyler Fackrell. You are getting the run-stopping ability, and you're also getting possibly an upgrade at the pass rushing set, and that is former Buccaneer, former Giant, JPP, also known as Jason Pierre-Paul. This guy, you will get a hefty price tag. I think it'll be anywhere from $6 to $8 million for JPP. So if you get JPP, maybe rules out the signing of a major defensive tackle like Linval Joseph, Ndamukong Suh, someone like that. But JPP is probably the highest guy. Then you have the recently released D Ford, right? He was just let go of the Niners. I don't know his injury history at the moment, but he is definitely someone that could be looked at now with this Kyler Fackrell news, because it does suck, man. Kyler Fackrell, I was pretty excited to see him play. So there is D Ford. The last one I want to put out there, probably the cheapest option, is going to be AJ Klein. Was pretty productive with the Bengals. Did have some rumors last offseason to come to the Las Vegas Raiders. It just didn't happen. He ended up going with Buffalo. But those are my 3 guys that I think could possibly come in and be looked at as a replacement for Kyler Fackrell. But that does not end the news for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, that is it for Kyler Fackrell, but next up, we do have some news. The Las Vegas Raiders went ahead and decided to acquire another running back. A bit of a head scratcher for me because I feel like we have needs maybe at corner, defensive tackle, linebacker. You know, maybe we have more needs there. Some would say right tackle as well, right? But we went out and we got another running back. He goes by the name of Austin Walker. He played for the New York Jets last year, where he had 26 carries for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns, right? Averaging 3.9 yards per carry last year. Not the greatest, but also not that bad. I love to see competition get brought in, even if it's at the running back room where it's heavily, heavily crowded right now. I'm all for competition. And that leads me to my next point, right? Staying in New York, we have a guy that we are very familiar with, a UNLV product. He was with the Las Vegas Raiders for his first year in the league. He then went on to sign with the Jets. And today, Mr. Javin White was waived by the New York Jets, making him a possibility to reunite with the Silver and Black. Now, in my opinion, before he had that major knee injury in preseason, I was very, very excited to see where he was going to go. You know, in preseason, he was absolutely balling. He looked like your typical today's linebacker in today's league, that guy with speed, sideline to sideline, and with coverage ability. He then went on to get released by the Raiders, or he was on the practice squad or something like that, and the Jets took him. But he just got waived because they did just sign, I believe it is Kwon Alexander. So I leave you guys with this question. For those who've made it this far in the video, let me know in the comment section down below, would you pick up Javin White, and would you make him, would you have him as a reunion and more competition at that linebacker room? In my opinion, I'm taking him in a heartbeat. Extremely young guy. He's been in Vegas before. He was at UNLV, was looking very, very good before an injury last year. I'll take him back with open arms. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, you guys, stay safe. Have a blessed day. It is now the weekend for most of you guys. So I want you guys to have a safe weekend. And as always, I love y'all. Have a blessed day. And I am out. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.